Okay, Elven Nation in the comments, you do make a fair point. Maybe because of the whole reincarnation thing, there's a way we could spin this in that it's not such a PR disaster. I spend years positioning Faces as the chosen one, the descendant of Þarþuþhaþhi, a restorer of the portal. She tries to convince everyone she's ascended to the point of immortality. She becomes a celestial, a character who will never die, only for a couple of years later to die after her religion is kicked off. I imagine it's probably really thrown a spanner in the works. Now, a lot of you have said, what if we just infer that this tiny child is, in fact, a reincarnation, perhaps? This was the child that was born into the world as Faces died in childbirth. Maybe Faces the Second could be considered the reincarnation, given that she is also celestial. I'm not really sure how we want to go about it. But either way, I think we've got to stick with it. At this point, we've got to accept that maybe this is Faces as well. Maybe this was all part of the grand plan. Who knows? Maybe I shouldn't be the one questioning her, because clearly she had a lot going on. She outranks us in the Elven hierarchy. Apparently was a seraphic celestial, as she ascended posthumously. I don't think she was a seraphic celestial before, right? Maybe she was. Maybe she did ascend again. I mean, it's a shame we can't see how much piety she died with. Maybe she did ascend again and I totally missed it. Either way, it's up to us, the glorious Elfmeramus, to try and do something with this. Now, some people have said in the comments, listen, just because she's calm, she's generous, she's humble, doesn't mean she has to be that way towards other realms. And you know what? I kind of agree. I feel like now that we've had the mummification, now that we've interred Faces, and we've kind of got over that, and of course she is sat in our court, very macabre that she is. There's Grandma right there over in the corner. I'm trying to hover over her if you don't mind so I can look at... there she is. Mummy of High One Faces, right there. I guess we're kind of the guardian, so to speak. Both literally the guardian of her body, but maybe also spiritually as well. It's our job to keep the ball rolling. So I think it's time then. There's nothing more terrifying than a calm march for a religious martyr, and that's how we're going to treat it. And my good friend, Sultan Samanthasima over here, is sadly in the way, and I think we could launch a holy war, and maybe that might be enough to help smooth over some of the problems we've got going on here. Sultan of Khorasan, I think will give us everything we need to make the Empire of Persia as well. We could destroy, I think we could destroy the Empire of Mesopotamia, and get the official one instead? Although, look, now it's de jure, so I'm not sure how that would work. Ugh. We don't want to build enough realm for two empires to potentially split off, right? That would be terrible. I mean, what I could do is just press de jure claims instead. These are de jure lands. We get a bit of the coastal stuff here, a bit more towards this. I think that's a good play. Sorry, 734,000. Okay, I can deal with that. Wowee. The other thing we've got to do, of course, is a cultural reformation. Okay, so maybe the religion isn't going as well as we'd have hoped, okay? Maybe our religious figurehead has died very tragically very early. It's a shame we don't have extended Diplo range so I could get Seraphina over here. Maybe we could just grab somewhere? Just, like, grab this as a messenger post between the two realms, or... maybe, I mean, if we do grab this guy, maybe that puts us within Diplo range. No, because it's our capital to theirs, isn't it? Ugh, that's so annoying. All right. Oh, no, it's not our capital to theirs. No, it should be our closest border. It should just be distance. Otherwise, obviously, if you had your capital all the way over here and they had theirs all the way over there, you wouldn't be able to declare war. Huh. Maybe I should do that so that we can try and bring her over, educate her. Maybe this reincarnation, or maybe, again, High One Faces is the reincarnation. Faces the second, that is. We could even vassalize her. Maybe that's a necessary evil at this point, because I don't know if she's got what it takes to hold off the still very powerful Mongol Empire. I mean, they're a shadow of their former selves, but still could be kind of terrifying without Faces in charge. I don't think we worry about it too much. Let's go grab our de jure lands before we do anything else. And then maybe a cultural reformation to help unify where the religion has lost a lot of steam. We'll fix things. Everything will be fixed. Don't you worry. And bear in mind, did we get that spark crystal yesterday? Kind of refresh my memory here. There was so much traveling and so many expeditions. No, we don't have a spare crystal. What did we get up to in the end? It was like Fae Radiant, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Fae Radiant, and she is Parganant. So we're expecting this to be another... Oh, no, we're expecting it to be a son this time. Or maybe a daughter. I don't really remember. Was it 4 and then a boy? Doesn't matter. So... let's do some work. Let's do some work. Let's prove that we're still a powerhouse. Let's prove that we still have this righteous fury. The blessings of Faces. Whether or not we believe it or not, the people need to believe it. It was a son. Wait, didn't this happen yesterday? Am I going mad? Well, either way, Faye. Born Faye immediately off the bat is obviously fantastic. Now, speaking of Endless Lord, I posited that it might work a certain way. People in the comments posited it works another and tried to convince me that it was slightly different. East Pointed, who I think has the authority to speak on the subject, the developer of course, the Incredible Elf Destiny mod, has reached out and said it's bugged. So that puts that matter to bed, I think. So, yeah, there's clearly one or two things not working quite right with that. So, let's not worry about it too much. Let's just don't think about it, okay? How the kids come out is how the kids come out. We've always got ways to ascend them after the fact, so it's not really such a major concern. We've got 148,000 troops. Wow. We've got a big round, but I didn't really expect it to be that crazy. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Hello, how you doing? Is that all their armies? Oh, this is bullying. Ah, now that is interesting. Our best commander... Well, maybe not to say the best commander, because of course the others have, I mean, Desert Warrior is fantastic, aggressive attacker, that type of thing. The character with the best advantage, of course, is us. Leading our own soldiers gives us a higher advantage there. Huh. Thing is, I don't really want her to be a martial character. Again, I envision our next character being the martial character of my hopes and dreams. That's going to be Gemma Shelf, I think. We're going to lead that kind of massive, cut a massive swath through. Maybe, as our current character, we could go grab the Maldives. Launch some sort of major invasion off of there. That would be kind of fun. Oh, I could see that. Independent county trying to launch sieges into these rounds. Try and break them up. Or maybe we make one character so incredibly, unbelievably strong, they can lead the armies. Because look, there's we could get a foothold maybe there. Grab some of these smaller realms. Would be interesting. It'd be a difficult way, but it'd be a fun way to end things. Very, very different. Maybe... we don't need Faces. Maybe she was a stepping stone to something greater. She was someone that we could build the whole religion around. Maybe Emperor Elf Moramus here might be the one that can raise it beyond anything Faces ever could have done. Look at this. 300 baronies. We need 239 currently. This character is without a shadow of a doubt going to be the most pious character who has ever lived. Our birthday party. Hello. What a surprise. All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this new year of my life. My sister and cousin, my friend, Elrond, all the way from Ladris. My friend Elrond approaches me, struggling to carry through beautifully wrapped packages. What do we like? I'll take the biggest one. Of course you will. The lucky elven coin. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Stewardship per stress level, +1. Wowee. Domain tax is 2%. Stewardship lifestyle experience. Not really super relevant right now. Hello. Did I need to send 150,000 troops to fight 12,000? No, not really. Not really. How the hell are we at... oh my god, that battle immediately counted for 50% war score. Well, that's brutal, huh? Good lord. Okay, well, let's start counter-sieging then, I suppose, or at least taking some of the war gold. This was the one for the de jure territories, right? Yeah, let's come just straight... let's cut a swath straight down here, then. I want an indulgent character for our next and final character. I want to just go all in on the grand tournaments. We turn our capital into some sort of crazy martial headquarters where we get the best... again, the best tournament bonuses, that type of thing. We become a hunting expert, a Blademaster. Oh, hello. All listen. The most devout life of Emperor Elf Moramus. The clamor of the courtiers fill the room. A doubtful thought haunts me amongst the administration of my court. Am I worthy? I'm not. Oh, she's too humble. Is what I'm saying. This bloody character is such a pain in the ass. She's too humble to accept her greatness. How can I have her be the one to push this religion and reform everything and bring it all forward when she just doesn't want this? She doesn't want the pressure. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's see what our reflection brings, and then maybe we can take something from there. Would she be too humble to create a whole new culture to try and unify the people? Okay. I step into the temple and light paints the walls with the soft tones of dusk. I take a deep breath. The divine spark guide failed you. A mere mortal, unworthy, useless, pathetic. Empress Elf Moramus? I've not noticed another present next to me. It's Duke Galadrim. His hands joined in prayer. I've traveled many days and nights to hear about your legend. I know the divine spark is eager to hear it too. It's only the divine spark's opinion that matters. Zealous legend. Oh my god, monthly party 5%. Galadrim, you're right. All the people must know of my piety. No. Only the divine spark's opinion that matters. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. Honestly, I do think it makes more sense that this character might even convert back, but we'll weather the storm. We'll see what happens. I mean, it is still divine spark either way, but Faces was supposed to be our big unifier, right? To bring all these people under one singular leader. Then she really did fuck up. I really can't blame her. Yeah, desperate measures, please. Stop that plague if you don't mind. Right, war score. I'll take that if you don't mind. 67%. I guess we could just march on their capital, get it done. We could kill those troops too, just so they don't counter siege. Ah, matriarch. That's a good one. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then we've got an intrigue part. Now, I did go into light weeds in a garden for the fertility benefit. Oh, God. I wish I had some sort of character justification for turning her into more of an Inquisition-type character. Someone trying to root out religious problems in our realm, but she's just too humble, too simple, too kind, too generous. I don't know if, as a generous character, we'd be allowed to... honestly, let's try it. Let's see. Let's let the game tell me what we should be doing here. If I try and torture someone and it says it'll stress her out, I guess that's off the menu. Pretty much, she wasn't into the human sacrifice, which is very unfortunate. Ironically, she would be far more pious if she was into the human sacrifice, but hey, there you go. I just don't think... I don't know why generous impacts... man, I guess it's because you are executing them, right? And the game is inferring from that you're executing... your prisoners rather than just like sacrificing prisoners instead for religious reasons. Whatever, doesn't really matter too much. It's a massive pain in the ass. So hard rule. Yeah, we'll keep going with overseer for her because I think it suits her the best. Oh, hello. Fauca-Hyanda lamellar armor, prowess plus 10. Bloody hell, thank you, appreciate that. Okay, sure. Prowess plus 5, raid speed, seduce scheme power. We're not really doing much with that, are we? Let's throw on that. That seems pretty good. What does that one give? Prestige per night, prestige, controlled territory advantage. Yeah, those are all the best for specifically just leadership and prowess. Still 46. There's no mass sacrifice button or anything, because we've got a lot of religious enemies in our prison that, again, I don't think I can really do anything with here. Hold on. Execute. Get 100 piety. 30 stress because you're generous, for God's sake. What we could do, I mean, listen, we could... min-max things, so to speak. We execute them. We send some gifts away to lower stress. I know that you can gift people to lower stress, but it's very, very, very overpowered. You could just give away gold to a courtier and suddenly she feels a lot better about her life. I just can't justify it. I think we've just got to accept she's too humble. She's too humble! I'm telling you right now, though, as soon as this mighty warrior of a child is ready, we're diving right into him straight away. We overplayed Faces, so we'll underplay this character to make up for it, and then we'll jump in immediately. Ah, speaking of which, another daughter, Elwyn. Elwyn is Fae Radiant. Wowee. We've really done good work with that front, though. Really done good work with that front. Again, maybe Elven Lord might impact that. I need to bring up my bloody names list again. For the time being, you'll stay as Elwyn. When we've got the war over, then we'll deal with birth certificates and all of that stuff. Smallpox, my brother husband. Drastic measures. Melandir. Melandir, no. He barely looks human. That's because he's an elf. He's never looked human. As I grab his hand, my brother attempts to speak, but no sound passes his lips. Oh, Melandir, what have you done to yourself? I mean, he is his own, like he was the physician. Oh, no. Smallpox, one-eyed and wounded. He'll be okay. He's just one-eyed. That's a very minor setback. Boom. Great work. Execute him, though. Imagine. It's 250. It's too... come on. Come on. We've got to do something with it. Just as a treat once. It stresses her out, but listen, it's a core part of the religion set out by Faces, right? And if she's supposedly the most pious and zealous and devoted member of this religion, the guardian of it, she has to follow it, even if it stresses her out. Sometimes you have to follow this. Sacrifice to your god, sacrifice to the divine spark. I think that's acceptable. These are acceptable losses. Here's what we're going to do. She's just got to accept it. She's just got to grit her teeth and accept that sometimes we have to do these things, not because they're easy, but because they're hard. Hold on. Let's say, we want to say, Dynasty, not Fauca-Hyanda, definitely. We want to say not Elf and not Divine Spark. And I think we want to hit the execute all button. Should we do it? That will give us the mass piety, right? Or should I just do it one at a time just to be sure? Execute. Execute. I know it's going to stress her out. I know it's going to stress her out. She needs to just grit her teeth and deal with it. A mass sacrifice for the gods, as was dictated. Okay? Dictated by Phasis. There, it's done. These people are lowborn. They're minor. We don't need to worry about those. Oh. Okay. It was a necessary evil. I'm sorry. She does not like it. She might not like it, but that's what Phasis wanted. Send a gift to your husband. Lose 95 stress for 29 gold. This is what I'm talking about. He's just broken. Horribly, horribly overpowered. Send some money to your husband. Send some money to your child. Okay, well, that apparently just keeps you. What about send some money to your sister? Your sister needs money. Boom. It's so powerful, isn't it? It's so ridiculously powerful. Do any vassals not approve of us? Congratulations. Here's some money for you. Boom. Enjoy. Back down to 0 stress, just like that. Like, easy come, easy go. Boom. And now we have back lands that were rightfully ours. Well done. That's good. Okay, she's got to take on a little bit of stress here because we've got to put in the work to make up for our religious figure dying very, very suddenly and unexpectedly. So we've got the Ritual of Ascension. We don't have the Spark Crystal though, so I think top priority here then. Let's go grab one of those ASAP. We can't ascend until we get one because this is for Celestial, right? This is for the Celestial level. We'll become the second ever living Elven Celestial, I suppose, other than the reincarnated Phasis, if that is, of course, what you believe. Maybe the jury's still out on that one, especially given that she's far away in the realm. I do prefer the idea that she is almost a rival to what we're doing here than, you know, what they've got going on up in their strange realm, far, far out of our reach. Did I forget to limit our guest invites? You can sure bet I did. Well, opinion from send gift up 100%. We are going to be sending probably quite a few gifts, actually. So you know what? I'll take it. That seems pretty good. Another babby is formed. Oh, how on earth did you not get smallpox? How? Okay. Well, I carefully is the answer. Very, very carefully. Great aim. Oh, and you remember that part where I said, hey, I'll rename the kids after the war? I've already done it. We've got Nanshe Elf. That one is a stretch and a half, I will admit. Ushanabfe. And we have Elf Llama, which is just fantastic. Ninasina. Did I not read Ninasina? Ninasina Elf? That one isn't even modified. Oh, no, I think there's supposed to be an elf on that. Ninasina. Maybe we just go like that. Ninasina Elf. Oh, that's pretty good. I think that one keeps the original a bit closer as well. And then we had Gemish Elf, which is, of course, the one we're probably going to end up playing as. And then Elf Moramus, who for some reason is inexplicably not growing. And I don't know why. Damn. I mean, maybe you'd be a way more interesting martial character if you were eternally small. Huh. Additionally, we can upgrade our legend. We become the venerated ancestor now, and with that highest quality, what are we getting? 25% monthly piety, cracked. 10% from that one. Our counties get the control growth, the popular opinion. What else we got here? Principal, pious, saintly, sinless. Another 5% piety there. Wow, these are powerful, aren't they? Stress loss per level of devotion up by 25%. Wow. Another 5% piety there too. Good lord. And there you are. We're not ever going to complete that legend. We're going to keep that one in our pocket for the rest of time. Much as I'm about to keep this spark crystal in my pocket. Kapow. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm ready. This is a riddle. What is that? What is it that given one, you'll have 2 or more? Choice. Thank you. My people will learn from this. Okay, development for Baghdad. We should check our development, see if we're finally on top of the world. Be very surprised if we're not at this point. Cannot be seen, it cannot be felt, it cannot be heard, it cannot be smell. It lies behind stars and under hills and empty holes it fills. It comes first and follows after, ends life and kills laughter. It is darkness. There's more development right there. Now show me that spark crystal. Boom. Damn it. Wealth. Okay. Come on. I believe. No! Come on. Last chance. Here we go. Spark crystal. Oh! God damn you. Calandra. Calandra, hello. She is also Fae Radiant. May you grow strong and wise. I've still got the names list open. Hold on, let me dig one up here. How many times can we end a name in Elf and keep getting away with it? Although that's more like Elf, like the creepy little puppet fella. Maybe I should have gone with Elf instead of Alf. Send a child to university. That's my core artificer. You will soon be an adult. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I feel like that ship may have sailed somewhat. Boom. Aliana has become our vassal. I've gifted to her the Kingdom of Makran, which we just conquered. You're very welcome, by the way. The spineless Aliana. Who does she descend from? Your great-grandmother. So what relation is she, then? If that's our great-grandmother, if her she's our great-aunt? What relation are you, sorry? I don't even understand. Your steward, Elfgamesh. And Elfgamesh is what? Off the screen is where Elfgamesh is. Our uncle? I can't keep up with it. I'm so sorry. This family tree is terrifying. Mothered many children. General opinion +5. Kindness born from birth. Very nice. So then, while we have a bit of downtime, I think it's, at this point, indivisible. We've been in Mesopotamia a long time. We've experienced the culture. We've seen all of these special sites, these expedition halls. We've pilgrimaged up and down and across the realm. We've got holy sites. A cultural diversion at this point, I think, is natural and expected. And there are, of course, a lot of diverted elven cultures. Not many of them spread, apparently. It's all still elven, but have any of the other elven cultures spread at all? No. How bizarre. Well, then here, there is a chance for religious and cultural diversity. Baghdad has some of the highest development going, so if we can make ourselves the cultural head of Elven, we could do a lot with this. Diverge culture. It's a shame we can't do a hybrid culture, but of course, to do that would take a huge amount of effort. Not to mention, I think our capital's already Elven, yeah. Okay, let's diverge then, and let's see exactly what we can do with it. Don't make a new faith, though wouldn't be that strange, I suppose. Diverge culture, okay. Right. Let's see what we can do. Mesopotamian. I like that. Mesopotamia Fey. Prefix is Mesopotamia. Mesopotamian. That makes more sense. The color. Let's go for a nice sky blue. I like that. Spiritual makes perfect sense for this particular ethos. I don't remember what our... What the elven culture was. Now, what have we got? We got here water rituals. We got all the Ellerin stuff. We are not going to be moving at all. I am not so fussed about the blessings of Vanna. I think now that we have equality, we might even want to swap that out for something different. The rut. I don't like that image. Divine Spark is yet to grant you this blessing. I mean, we could do that. You're right. Open-hearted. Oh, we've got Elven Superiority, so we can't take that one. Fair enough. What have we got that's regional here? Himalayan Settlers. Movement speed over land while raiding is higher. Interesting. Saharan Nomads. Ritual. Bound by Faith. Bound by Faith. Only characters of the same faith can inherit. Hey, that seems very appropriate. Bound by the Sword. No limit to the number of kingdom-level holy wars that can be declared. Ooh. Monthly piety is down by 20%, though. No, we can't do that. Although it forces them to work harder to get that ascension. Interesting. Okay. Concubines is irrelevant. Linguists could be appropriate, I suppose. Learn language gives significant piety. Religion blending. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Religious patronage. And significant extra piety from constructing temple holdings. That could be quite appropriate. We're looking at only the religious stuff, to be completely on it. Charismatic, charitable, generous trait, compassionate. I mean, that's really a reflection of her. That's not very humble to, you know, enforce your own personality across a whole culture, right? Let me see what else I can dig up here. I'm not going to go through all of these, don't worry. So here's what I've done. I've swapped water rituals out for linguists. So learning languages gives piety. Devotion gives a higher learn language success chance. It also does some other cool stuff as well there. I've swapped out the Eternal Lord, which I totally forgot was a cultural thing, for Sacred Hunts. Now, hunting, of course, has been a big part of our last three characters, not so much this current one, or at least it wasn't. Maybe we could do something with that now. But the hunt gives piety, and the hunter trait is seen as pious. And then for the final one, I've thrown in religious patronage there too. Gain significant extra piety from constructing temple holdings. I was kind of... Oh, we can't afford it. Okay, well, that's very typical, isn't it? Why? Religious patronage is going to cost us 5,000 Reiks. It's a new tradition. Okay, fair enough. Here's what I think we'll do then. So we'll stick with that. We want to go with that. We've got to change a pillar. Obviously, we would just go equal custom. That would make a lot of sense. Okay, cool. So we need 9,500 prestige. Yikes. How is this character ever going to do that? Guess I'll just have to start having a lot more feasts then, huh? Bring the people... And feasting, I think, is very generous. Throwing feasts, inviting people. So I think we'll probably go with this, and we'll try and lock this in before the end of today. I think I'm all right with that. In that case, let's do it then. We don't need to go on any more pilgrimages. I mean, we're making 176 per month. There's no pilgrimage that can ever keep up with that. A final toast focused on your legend. A feast. I mean, it's not very humble, is it? Ugh. She's such a conflicting character. Everything's such a mess. We don't need the cost reduction. Just host it in Baghdad, for God's sake. Right, let's throw all of this out there. Let's go, spread legend. Sure, we want this piety to spread. We want people to know how pious she is, even though, you know, it was upsetting her somewhat to have that, because she believed that only the Divine Spark should be able to judge her legend. She knows that it's quite a valuable tool, isn't it? The courtiers, the council, they're going to be putting the pressure on her, okay? And more importantly, it's kind of cool. So that's what we're going to go with. We'll have a lot of feasts. Maybe we could even hold a grand tournament, dare I say it. Maybe we could hold a grand tournament when that kid is slightly older. And actually, speaking of that kid, is there anything we could do with that? Like train decision? Yeah, Gemma Shelf, hello. Swordsmanship tutelage, that's what I was thinking. Start training. Make grain prowess. Let's begin. Okay. You're going to fight that child? Please don't. Increase her prowess by 1. Hey, not bad. To say that she's 8 years old and has 40 prowess, I've got quite high hopes for this kid. Now, again, my friends, this is a feast more to the glory of the Divine Spark than it is to her. It just happens that we're using her as the vessel for this particular feast, okay? This is just how these things go. No feast is complete without a prank. Excellent. She's very generous. She's just happy to be sharing in the happy occasions that are occurring. Everyone must hear the legend. Legendary feaster for 15 years. That doesn't seem particularly humble. But then again, it also doesn't stress her out. She's talking about the legend of the Divine Spark. She's just so pious that everyone is like, wow, she's so good. I need to go and talk about her because she's so pious and so filled with zeal for the Divine Spark. I'll go tell all my friends. Doesn't have quite the effect that she wants, you see. You see, here we go. I should tell you the tale of the most devout life of Empress Alpha. Everyone will be talking about this. Legendary feast for 5 years. Good. Don't forget it's my legend, but that stresses her out. Good. Okay. Let's go with the top one then. Everyone will be talking about this. Yeah, because we want to spread the legend of the Divine Spark. That's the more important thing. Boom. Soon, word will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know that will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. No, we don't want that. Everyone headed home with bellies full of exotic delicacies, and I'm proud to say the feast was a success. You're not proud, you're humble. Good lord, madam. She's an enigma. She's a very strange lady. Generous but humble. Wants to know everyone to know how good her feasts are, yet also simultaneously, it's supposed to have very humble feasts. It's a very confusing time. Should we have another feast? Can we just have another feast immediately? Can it be hosted for 4 more years? We don't have anyone to bury, as far as I know. We could have a hunt. I suppose there's no reason not to have a hunt, especially if we are planning on making it a pious activity. Oh, well, this is nice. Few women are lucky enough to have as many friends as I do, and I trust them all equally. Yeah, I feel like someone should be counted as the most loyal companion, one who understands me above all. Emperor Melandia we can choose. Obviously, we've got to choose that. Best friends and soulmates. That's actually so nice. And, of course, siblings as well. Oh, no. What in the world has happened to my daughter, Gemma Shelf? She's all bruised and beaten. She refused to name who did this to her. Was it an older child, or did she pester her number to the point of fury? Seems even a flickering shadow makes her jump in fear. Stay alert, girl. Don't give them another opportunity. She becomes paranoid. Oh, God. Avoid people and you'll be safe. Shy or craven? No, we can't have those for our military leader. Oh, no. Stay alert, girl. Don't give them another opportunity. Maybe this is the first mistake, so to speak, that she makes in her education. Becomes paranoid. It's a step in a much darker direction, isn't it? I'm really hoping she can get zealous. Yes, it is time for a spark crystal. You're right. And this time I remember not to invite the whole bloody realm, if you don't mind. Let's just do something like this. You can bring your courtiers. That's good. How long have we got here? 4 days, 5 days. We'll decline invitation. Well, fuck you then. Extended family. No, thank you. What about my, direct family? It's 180 days, for God's sake. Court guests. That's as good as we're getting. I don't need to invite all these people. I really just don't. Lovers. Yeah, invite your lovers. That's good. Okay, how are we looking? That seems acceptable. So we're going to go with that. And we're going to hope that that is that. 7 days. I think I can handle 7 days. Oh, God. Alpha, why is she so tiny still? What's going on with her? Disfigured and wounded. What happened? She's bruised and beaten. Someone's just disfigured my tiny child. Tiny, horrifying child. There are enemies everywhere. You must learn that. See, she's viewing it from a religious aspect, but actually, oh god, diligent and paranoid. That's what it means to be a guardian. They become friends. Oh, that's lovely. What's going on with this kid? It's really freaking me out. Is she ever going to grow? Let's make sure we're ready and prepared for our expedition because, kapow! Damn it. It's going to happen one day, isn't it? Right, here we go. My life can be measured in hours. I only serve to be devoured. Slim I am, fat I am slow. Sorry, slim I am quick, fat I am slow. Wind is my foe. I am... Oh, a candle. Yeah, you're right. Wind is my foe, because you blow out a candle. Oh, well, you know, like you could just be windy. And now a spark crystal. Oh, whoa, look at the helmet on that man. Oh, awesome. He's got like a, what is that, like a bassinet? I don't know helmets. Stand back, I will face him. I'm afraid you are facing the fastest blade. Yeah, Mesopotamia. That's 500 prestige for that. Knocked his helmet clean off. You know your problem, Stone Knight statue. And then... heft of sword. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'll go for that one. We've done it. Victorious. He's wearing a totally different hat by the end of the fight. That's how much she's embarrassed him. And now we've got a bit more development. Come on, show me that spark crystal right now. Boom. Come on. Please. Please, I beg you. Oh, God. Oh, no. Shit. We got so lucky so frequently, didn't we? With those last couple of... With our last character and then at the beginning of this character's life, it was just back-to-back spark... Well, it wasn't obviously back-to-back. And now we've... Like I said, I think they've just dried up. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, well, shit. I mean, how do you want to go about this? We should probably just ascend eventually, right? Ah, you just gotta hold on. You just gotta hold on. If we get that spark crystal, our next character is Celestial off the bat. We just get to immediately jump in as a Celestial, and I've just gotta hold out for it. Another child is born. Good lord, or performed at the very least. It's very annoying because that could have been... his power is the Divine Spark, you're right. That could have been our first Celestial. I mean, if it's a son as well, we could have married that to Gemma Shelf and then could have gone from there. And then they would have had Celestial children from the get-go. Oh, well, that's very unfortunate, but never mind, I suppose. How about we do a little Falker in there? Because Hunt is only martial sexes, and right now it's male only, right? We're looking to make it equal. Rainbow Mountains. Building. Mountains, terrain, high development. Ah, okay. Let's travel and go do a little bit of Valkyrie then. This seems good. Again, especially if hunting is going to be a pious thing. Another Dorsa called Arwenia. A few people run out of names at this point. Faye. So we do still keep Endless Sword. Oh, I was going to keep Endless Sword. Yeah, obviously we didn't reform the culture. Idiot. Gudia was a Sumerian ruler. It means servant of the goddess. I'm going to call you Goody Elf. These are terrible. Visited the Rainbow Mountains. Oh, that's lovely. Creators themselves have painted these up. That's as far as you guys, as much as you're allowed to read about that. Do we want to hawk a bustard? I don't know what a bustard is. Do we want to hawk a duck or do we want to hawk a hare? I guess we'll go for the hare then. Okay, fair enough. This does count as... This would still be prestigious, right? Sorry, not prestigious. This would still be very pious. I don't know if it is very pious to go out there and catch a duck. My hawk grabbed a fish. Well, that wasn't quite what I expected. Fly true little one. Here we go. Boom. Go. Go, little bird. Go get me some piety, my friend. That's what we're really here to hunt. Oh, we must press on or we'll lose the hare. Oh, you idiots. This lady fell into a trap. I'm sorry. We must go. Generous, but not that generous after all. You hunted a lizard. That's great work. Not really what we're after. We got it. Hey, my hawk shall feast this day. Hey, well done. You lose 123 stress. Wowie. You gain the trait Hunter, which again, in theory, might give us some piety. 21 legitimacy, 450 prestige. Very good. With that prestige, of course, we can put that to reforming the culture. War was declared. What the hell? Yeah, to the benevolent elf, Empress Alfmoremus of Mesopotamia. He wants our provinces in Arabia. Oh. Okay. Rally the troops then, I suppose. How many troops did that say he had? Did I misread that? Who's he allied to? Allied to... Oh. Oh, allied to Germani Elf. Oh, don't call in Germani Elf. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can I ally with Germani Elf preemptively and then call her in before they call her in? Alara Fauca-Hyanda. Yes, she would love to be married to... Yeah, my son and nephew. No. Marry them, break the alliance? No. No, I can't do it. You don't have a son. This is such a pain in the ass because now we can't get our alliances because of this bloody blessing, quote, blessing that we've got. Have you got any siblings? You got any siblings though? Oh, God damn, this game is falling apart on me. I'm trying to click things. The Empress of Gengir? I don't even know what that is. No, apparently not. Oh, bollocks. What about this boy? This boy is betrothed. How frustrating. Okay. Maybe we could wrap the war up before they get involved. Because, I mean, look, if Germani Elf come over here, that's it. I mean, we're losing this land no matter what. 514,000, Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's throw a rally point, like, throw it, like, right there. And then just raise all armies right there. And then we hope that we get enough troops down here that we can go in hard. Where are you going? Oh, raiders. Okay. We could just swing on their capital quickly and maybe try and just get even like a white piece. And then maybe try and lock in that. Oh, God. Well, there's Germani Elf. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, we might as well go down fighting. I haven't really got a choice here but to go down fighting, huh? It's not land that I'm massively attached to. I'll admit, where's all the rest of my troops, though? 32,000. Where's the rest of them? Hey, you know what it said? Raise all troops, motherfucker. Did I accidentally click raise all retinues instead of raise all troops? Where's the rest of my army? 13,000, gathering 12 days left. Where's the rest of it, though? What's going on with this child? Yeah. Oh, God, lustful. Oh, that makes me feel very strange. There you go. Generous there. You have that. Bombards. Ooh. Oh, my God, I didn't put the army down from before. That army has been stood there for an unfathomable amount of time, waiting for orders that never came. I'm a monster. I totally forgot about them. I'm a monster. Maybe we could crack in enough war score here before Germani Elf get over to us. Jesus. Yeah, no, please, go. Yeah, head off. We still can send our children off to the Alaran Order, even though we are technically a different religion at this point, right? Oh, God. Yeah, defensive measures, that'll do. And then what have we got over here? Shield. Yeah, that'll do. Fine, thank you. 5 years. 5 years on the siege, because all my siege weapons are over the other side of the bloody world. It might just be faster to disband them and then... Well, they're on the way now. We haven't got any supply, which is my slightly larger concern. Come land, like... here and resupply. Supply 18,000 out of 15,000. Oh, Lord. 17,000 if we land there. That's something. It's all disease-stricken. But that's the best I've got. 4% war score. It's a foot in the door. Until Germani Elf turn up and then we die. But we're on it. Oh, God. We've got so many places under siege. Oh, God. 12,000, 3,000 over there. That's okay. We've got 3,000. Wow, what a mess. To be fair, I'm not that angry. These are their de jure lands that we are... That we've basically just occupied. Our vassals expanded out down here, and then obviously that kingdom formed, and we just happened to already own it. 16% war score. Hold on, though. Oh, God, more places under siege. Who is this? Arabia. And there's Germani Elf over there with their 57,000. I mean, if we just siege towards the... should we just, like, blitz the capital? Just dash right over to Medina, see if we can do some damage. We'll take attrition. Great. We've already been taking attrition for the last 3 or 4 years. Oh, yeah, okay, they're taking it back. Oh, God, and here come the... Oh, here come their troops. Okay, listen. Who's our best commander? Flexible leader, aggressive attacker, desert warrior. Let's let him cook. There's no way in hell we're going to be able to defeat this, but if we do... It's something, isn't it? Frozen delights. Sorry. There is no... Falude, she explains, referring to that cold dessert with noodles, syrup, and rosewater that is every Persian's delight. I sent for the purveyor, she continues, and was told that the Yakchal ice houses in Karbala have collapsed in an earthquake. You're right. I will send gold to restore the ice houses. Absolutely. We've got to make sure that the delicious food is still delivered. I feel like I've had some of that before. It sounds familiar. It sounds like something I've tried, but I really don't remember. Okay, are we going to win? Well, it's going well. It's not going to go well for much longer, though. Okay, so this war is, like, over. To be fair, I'm trying to fight people with 500,000. It's a total waste of time. We might as well just surrender. I'm just going to surrender it outright. There's no point wasting. We're humble, okay, and we're calm, and mathematically, there is no way we can win this, so we're just going to surrender. We'll lose our provinces. Fine. It was expected. It was expected. And there was nothing I could really do about this, because we can't secure any alliances while everybody is only having daughters. It's making things quite difficult, isn't it? Well, sadly, we did lose some prestige from that, so that's certainly set back our cultural reformation somewhat, very frustratingly. Yeah, piss off. Go away, go away, go away. Yeah, don't invite anyone. Just take you in your own. There, boom, we're ready to go. Now, show me that spark crystal. Come on. I just lost a big war. I need some victory here. And I'll take it. Ready? Here it goes. Right there. Kapow. All right. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'll trust you on that. Nothing. Nothing again. Nothing again. Oh. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. All that effort, nothing to show for it. And we need, what, like 9,000 prestige for... Jesus, 9,000 prestige to reform the cultural stuff as well. What is going on with you? I hate this kid. She's freaking me out. I don't know what's happening. Is she just suddenly going to turn 16 and then grow to a full-size child? Gemma shelf, gemma shelf, gemma shelf. Calm. Brave or zealous. Oh, no. What's she got so far? Paranoid, diligent, calm, rowdy. Brave or zealous. Oh, God, I wish I had both. We're going with zealous. We're going with zealous. She's going to be the religious warrior of my hopes and dreams. We're going with zealous. Right, now that is terrifying, scary, horrific. Where do you want me to start? Like, what's going on with this? This child just never... It's the child that never grew. I don't know what's happened. Has anyone seen this bug before? I don't like this. Ah! I don't like it. Oh, God, I really do not like that. I kind of wish I could play as you, though. That would be awesome. God, that would kind of be awesome. It's a shame you don't have better martial. Otherwise, that would be really a sight to behold, wouldn't it? In fact, this kid's 14. Is this kid not growing either? Wait, what the fuck? Maybe it's still on? The first two kids don't appear to be growing. They appear to be very stunted. Here we go, squad. A new spark crystal. I went to a different site just because I think the other site is cursed. Maybe we found every spark crystal there. I don't think that's actually a thing. But we're just going to see if this will do something for us. What the fuck is this? Your party stumbles across a huge ancient kitchen. No doubt in its prime it would have filled a dozen elven chefs running around, and it would have served the entire holding, perhaps even the entirety of the Lord's army. You're ready to move on when, against a back wall, you spot the skeleton of a chef, still in uniform, with an ornate chest held affectionately under one arm. You reverently pry the chest away and hold it open to discover something truly remarkable inside. It is a lembas belt of the baker, used by adventurers to carry precious rations of lembas bread into the field. With this artifact, you can no doubt greatly extend your own adventures. Supply duration 100%. Wow. Supply capacity plus 50%. Travel safety up 10%. Thank you, noble baker. I will use it well. That's not really the fucking spark capacitor I wanted, though, is it? We found a belt full of old bread. Oh, this has been a very cursed day today, hasn't it? Not a single bloody spark crystal. Not enough prestige to buy birds to the culture. I've just sat here waiting patiently. We expanded our borders, but I think we lost more than we expanded. And the worst part of all is in approximately 2 months' time, my, quote, zealous martial character will come of age and remain eternally a child. Unyielding defender. That's actually really good. Brilliant strategist. 46 prowess and looks like a tiny child. Slightly taller than her older sister. I just don't get what's happening. All the other kids seem to be aging normally. For some reason, those two just stayed at a set age. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there, because I feel like I've lost control of the series. Here's what we're going to do then. Tomorrow, we are going to continue playing as Elf Moramis, much against my better judgment, because she is So tremendously calm and generous and kind and humble and calm that it's to a fault. And what we're going to do with Elf Moramus is we're going to get the prestige that we need, not much more. We're going to divert the culture. We're going to, what was the other thing? Oh, of course, get the Spark Crystal. Get that Final Ascension locked in, so at least we can start playing as a Celestial. And then with Gemma Shelf, we'll go and try and get her a duchy somewhere that will grant to her, make her independent, and then she will be our final character to cut a swath through this earth. Honestly, like, Gujarat could be quite a good place to go for. If we grab, like, this bit. Or, you know, like, somewhere over here that we could start as kind of a fun little kickoff point into the rest of the very far east here. So, we'll see how that goes anyway. What a bloody mess. I mean, this is never a normal playthrough, but this is absolutely not how I intended to end things. I don't even know how this is going to work. I don't know how it's play out. I don't even want to consider any ideas of continuing the dynasty, so to speak. I just don't know what will happen. I might fix it in between episodes. I mean, as hilarious as it would be to see a child cut a swath through the many, many armies that she's going to be fighting, getting into personal combat and duels, it's not going to be fun when we're faced with the concept of marrying her to continue the dynasty, so to speak. Then it's going to get very weird very fast. So maybe we'll have fun for a little bit as her fighting her way through as an army, and then suddenly she'll grow. Okay, suddenly she'll grow and everything will be fine. They're going to kill a clown. Everything will be fine. They're going to kill a clown. Clotendo, 4 whiskey, 2 beer. Give me Manhead, Mr. Altissimo, Dartnisa, Talks a Lot, Flexball, Some Idiot Guy, Hobo Billy Joel, Grandma's Mustache Comb, Brambio, Archbishop, Time Waster, Enderball 55, Lady Jade, Mr. Moosh, Abby, Ornat, Choppy the Bear, Blue Cerberus 88, Matt Lewin, Ken the Eagle, Boulder of the Hammer, Critical John, and Felpy for their support at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for joining me. Thank you as well to Skylar Drake, Varsia, Pepper, Pony, Ursus Arctus, Offensively Canadian, Puka Boy, Attila, Adrissa, Mad Maven, NZ Smithsy, and Tsubasa. See you all tomorrow for a living, waking nightmare.